Everyone knows the drinking age is 21, and everyone knows just how much trouble you can get in serving alcohol to a minor.
But you'd be amazed at how many people still do it. On special assignment, News 13's Gabrielle Burkhardt takes you behind the scenes of a state police operation.
Alcohol itself presents many dangers.
The warnings are posted everywhere. Must be 21 years old to drink.
When it falls into the hands of minors, the negative consequences are really endless.
It's why the New Mexico State Police Specialty Investigations Unit sends minors into restaurants, bars, and liquor stores to see if servers are following the law. Here in Santa Fe, the teens were instructed by state police agents to tell the truth about their ages if asked and show the servers their actual IDs. They're vertical and feature big red letters that say they're under 21. In an April operation, an underage female walks into a Santa Fe Applebee's. Police audio recordings captured each interaction.
What's your tall or pint size?
Whatever size.
Pint size?
And just like that, an 18-year-old is served a beer. That's when the state police agent swoops in.
I'm an agent with the state police. We're doing a minor compliance check. There was a young lady that was sitting there. How old was she?
I complied. Okay. As far as her age, I'm going to take the hit. She could have been underage. I did not check her ID.
This happened over.
You didn't check her ID, huh? No.
And over. And over again. During the undercover operation, underage buyers were sold alcohol at 14 different bars, restaurants, and stores. In 10 of them, workers did not ask for an ID, but in the other 4, they did and served the teens alcohol anyway, like this case at Market Street.
Man, the generations are younger and younger. You guys surprised me.
After looking over the underage ID, he sells her the can of wine anyway. The clerk, who clearly isn't great at math, later tells the state police agent he must have punched the wrong numbers into the checkout system.
I didn't play the correct data.
Obviously not.
Yeah, because it said 2000 on it.
At Santa Fe Bar and Grill, the bartender looks over another teen's ID for about 10 seconds before approving the sale. He seemed surprised when the state police agent told him what just happened.
You served a 19-year-old, okay? She's underage, okay?
Sorry, I looked at it, said 2000.
It's a vertical.
Okay.
It's big letters in red.
Each server is given a citation that goes against their license with alcohol and gaming. The 14 businesses where they work are hit with heavier fines.
The penalties vary. So for the first offense can be $1,000 to $2,000 and a day of suspended sales. And the penalties progress from there.
State Police Captain Suzanne Skasik says an operation like this is not about agents playing a gotcha game. It's about educating the public.
When our agents are in the field and they start to talk to a clerk, a server, a manager who may have made the sale, it leads to further discussion.
And that's what happened in these cases. Agents reminded servers that checking ID isn't just about checking someone's birth date. It's also an opportunity to assess if someone's already drunk. And since DWI is a major problem statewide, servers taking that extra minute can make all the difference, Skasik says.
They get busy, they feel pressure if there's a line, and that's when mistakes are made. But the consequences are the same regardless.
It's a lesson learned.
Okay, well, I appreciate that.
It's a lesson for all of us.
On special assignment, Gabrielle Burkhardt, KRQE News 13.
So how do state police find underage buyers for these operations? Well, they find them through community groups that deal with on DWI issues and pay them $10 an hour to do the undercover work. To see a full list of the locations in Santa Fe that were cited, head to alwayson KRQE.com.